Bryce, a program for generating landscapes, was released a few years ago. The images it drew, whether imitating nature or based on the dreams of a science fiction fan, were good enough for professional use. But thanks to Kai Kraus, the man who helped make Bryce a reality, it wasn't aimed at the professionals.
Bryce was written by a French mathematician, and he showed me his creation, and he said he wanted to make a planet. You know, it took 5 years for him to do the early mathematics, and then a year of interface work to get the first one out. He thought if just a few hundred people actually need that sort of thing, so he was going to charge $20,000 for it. That made it $99 and like 50 pounds, and the rest is history. We flooded the world with it. It's one of the most copied things out there.
What Bryce fans all over the world really wanted were landscapes that moved, and with the introduction of Bryce 3D, they finally got it. Just like other animation packages, the movement in Bryce 3D is based on keyframes. Move or change an object and you make a new keyframe. Press the play button, and as the program travels along a timeline, it draws all the pictures needed to move from one keyframe position to the next. Anything can be animated, not just landscapes. In the Advanced Motion Lab, you can perfect things like position, size, acceleration, and rotation. And in a complex scene, the animation options quickly grow. It looks complicated, but it's simple to use, and just experimenting with it is a lot of fun. Being able to create such artistic results without being an artist is one of the reasons why the series of Bryce programs has become so successful.
People that do not necessarily think of themselves as artists, that couldn't really go and create and draw this by hand, they can steer this process along and create something that they didn't think was within their realm of possibilities.
Rendering a photorealistic sequence can take hours, as the number of calculations needed for each frame is huge. When time isn't a worry, though, the results are incredible. This is part of Planetary Traveller, a 30-minute movie made entirely with Bryce 3D. Taking approximately 20 minutes to render a single frame, this film would take almost 6 years for one home computer to produce. However, shorter sequences just like these are possible. Landscape animation isn't like using a word processor or balancing a budget on a spreadsheet, and as far as Kai's concerned, that's the whole point.
See, the question always is what do you need this for? Who needs this sort of thing? And that is the wrong question, in fact, because the real question is who would want it, not whether they need it.
Software that's powerful, fun, and affordable is a rare thing. Meta Creations, the maker of Bryce, is already developing other software that promises to change our view of creativity forever.